Word on the street is that Angela Simmons has finally had enough of Yo Gotti's games and gave him the boot. And honestly, nobody's surprised. People have been whispering about Gotti stepping out on her for ages. But now, the latest tea, it's way wilder than just some side chick drama. Rumor has it he got the side piece pregnant. Yep, you heard that right. They're expecting a whole baby. Let's be real. After all those years Gotti spent chasing Angela like she was the last woman on earth, you'd think he'd finally know how to act once he got her. But no, the man just couldn't keep it zipped. And now, he's learning the hard way that Angela is not the type to let something like this slide. She didn't just dump him, oh no, allegedly. She's cooking up a revenge plan that's about to leave jaws on the floor. This drama, it's about to get real messy. Here's the backstory. Gotti's cheating didn't just start yesterday. The first whispers, they started way back in 2023. Gossip of the city spilled the tea, hinting that either Angela and Gotti had already split, or she was getting played dirty. Why? Because Gotti was spotted in Vegas at the Aria Hotel with his nurse boo. Yep, the side chick was right there on full display. They tried to clean it up, saying the couple was on a break during that little Vegas trip. So technically, it wasn't cheating. But come on, nobody bought that story. It sounded like a cover-up from the jump. And now, with this alleged pregnancy in the mix, things are spiraling fast, especially with all the fresh gossip making the rounds. And here's where it gets even messier. People are saying this nurse boo Gotti's all cuddled up with might be the same chick he was sneaking around with while publicly chasing Angela, like she was the love of his life. So all that time he was out here, acting like Angela was the only one, he might have never let the other woman go. On the outside, it looked like he had cut ties and was locked in with Angela. But now, it's giving fake. Like he was just putting on a show for the public, while secretly messing with Shorty behind the scenes. Dude was out here, juggling both of them. Smooth with it, too. Everyone thought he had it all figured out. But now, it's looking real grimy. And just when you think this is the peak of the mess, nope. It gets worse. The streets are buzzing that Gotti really did get this nurse chick pregnant. And she's keeping the baby. No secrets, no cover-ups, just bold with it.
So I can't even imagine what my little boy's gonna look like at 8.
Isn't that crazy?
But obviously, you've been a single mom for a long time. I'm a single mom. What has that journey been like for you? And I'm sorry for the passing of your son's father. I know that was terrible.
Very hard. It was, honestly, I didn't see that coming. Obviously, even with me and his dad separated, it was just like, I never thought that could be me. It was a really hard thing to go through. I didn't even know how to process it. Like, soon as everything happened, I honestly went to therapy the day, 2 days after it happened, because I was like, I don't know how to process this. My son's name is his father's name, and I just never knew that would be me. I mean, his father's side of the family is absolutely supportive and amazing. And so that helps. And my family's so amazing. So that helped me a lot. So I've leaned into family a lot, and that has been helpful for me. But I never thought I'd be a single mom. I'm like, you have a kid to think this is what it's going to be. And this is how in your head, it's got to be perfect. Never say never.
And Angela, she did not take that news lightly. Word is, she snapped. One insider even claimed she went a little crazy on Gotti and completely trashed his place. See, Angela had actually given him a second chance after he cheated with his ex. She thought they had something real. Something solid. They sat down, hashed it out, and Gotti swore, up and down, that he was done with the games, said he had changed. And what did Angela do? She took him back, hoping this time he actually meant it. And Gotti, he didn't hold back either. Dude went all out for her birthday, like he was trying to prove something big. Reports say Gotti dropped nearly $500,000 on gifts for her. We're talking a crocodile Himalaya Kelly Birkin bag worth almost $300,000, plus a matching diamond Himalayan watch, around $100,000. He was flexing hard, but now it's all blowing up. The insider said Angela was shocked when she opened those gifts, straight up stunned.
There. Remember you said that you wanted a Tesla? Well, I got you one of those.
Putting his heart on the line, only to get curved in front of the whole world. But then boom, the plot thickened. Turns out, Gotti wasn't exactly single and free like he made it seem. Word started circulating that he had a whole situation going on behind the scenes. He had a woman in the background the entire time. In one interview, Gotti casually dropped the bombshell. He gave one of his baby mamas $100,000 for Valentine's Day. He didn't flat out say they were still together, but come on, who's handing out that kind of cash to someone they're done with? It wasn't for the kids. It was Valentine's Day. That move had everybody side-eyeing him real hard. And suddenly, all that sympathy, God fans started connecting the pieces. Maybe this is why Angela kept her distance. If she knew he was still entertaining his baby mama, even just a little, it would make perfect sense why she didn't take him seriously. That story felt way more real than the idea she just wasn't interested. But just when people thought they had it all figured out, Angela spun the block with a twist. Out of nowhere, she announced she was engaged and the internet lost it. Nobody even knew she was dating like that, let alone ready to walk down the aisle. She kept that whole relationship under wraps, airtight. like a vault, and while fans were still catching their breath from the engagement bomb, Angela came back and hit them with a double whammy. Then dash boom. Angela dropped another shockwave. Not only was she engaged, she was also pregnant with her first child, back-to-back bombshells, and the whole timeline was gagging. You just know Gotti had to be somewhere, sitting in the dark, phone on Do Not Disturb, wiping tears while blasting a heartbreak playlist titled Sad Boy Season or something like that. After years of chasing her, posting up, shouting her out in songs, putting in all that public effort, Angela popped out with a whole fiancé and a baby on the way. That had to hit like a truck. Gotti probably saw that post and instantly regretted ever being so loud with his feelings. And yeah, he was hurt. You could hear it, clear as day, in his song Save It For Me when he rapped, "Pastor named D'Angelo. I thought I had her man cuffed or married, made me mad. I respect it. I'm moving on. But the truth is, I want her bad and my baby mama was pissed. I ain't heard the last from her." So not only was he heartbroken over Angela moving on, he also admitted he was still dealing with his baby mama during all that drama. Sir, how are you dropping $100,000 on Valentine's gifts for your ex? But mad Angela didn't wait around. Make it make sense. Angela wasn't about to be nobody's sister wife. But truth be told, Gotti might not have stayed in his feelings for long, because once Angela's engagement went public, but nah, she still wasn't checking for him. Instead, she started getting linked to other dudes, one of them being NBA star Serge Ibaka. But that fling was so quick. If you blinked, you missed it. Didn't go anywhere. So people thought, okay, now for real, Gotti's up next, and still, nothing. Then came 2020. Boom. Angela popped out dating boxer Daniel Jacobs. By that point, it was painfully clear. Angela's type was everybody except Yo Gotti. Fans were watching this play out like a real-life romantic comedy. Except Gotti was the guy getting curved every single time. It was giving sad love story energy. Like, come on, this man had been crushing on Angela publicly for over 5 years. That's longer than some folks spent getting a whole college degree. But Angela wasn't budging, and fans were starting to wonder, when is Gotti finally gonna throw in the towel? The chase was getting exhausting, not just for him, but for everybody watching. Eventually, it looked like he finally got the message. Gotti moved on and started dating someone new, a woman named Yaya Sandoval, and this time, it wasn't just rumors. Yaya herself confirmed it when she posted a New Year's message on Instagram with Gotti. Just like that. It looked like his Angela obsession was finally behind him. But get this, a nosy follower slid into Yaya's comments and said, "I thought he had a crush on Angela." And Yaya clapped back, real quick. Not no mo. She might have spoken a little soon, because just 2 weeks into the new year, Gotti flipped the script and dumped her. Yep, just like that. Yaya was out the picture, and here's where it gets wild. Around that same time, Angela had quietly ended things with Daniel Jacobs. And after 7 whole years of Gotti being the persistent, lovesick underdog, it finally happened. Angela gave him a real shot. Fans went crazy. Everyone thought the marathon chase had paid off. And we were about to get that fairy tale they finally made it moment. And honestly, at first it really did look like the stars had aligned. Angela and Gotti were everywhere. Fake A's, couple pics, coordinating fits, ringing in New Year's 2023 side by side. Like they were on top of the world, they were glowing. And social media ate it up. After all the ups and downs, it was giving real love wins energy. Angela even opened up about possibly getting married one day. She said, I love him. I'm happy. I'm in a great relationship. I've just learned in life to go at your own pace. You don't need to rush anything. When it's meant to happen, it'll happen." And if that wasn't enough, she even called Gotti one of her biggest inspirations. Angela said, "We just get each other. He's a hustler. I love watching him. He inspires me to do better, be better. I'm really happy with him. I think he's a great person." I know. That sounded like a woman all in. But just when things looked solid. Boom. The first cheating scandal hit, and it didn't take long. Right after Angela took him back that first time, drama struck again. And this one had people talking. Gotti's name got tied into whispers surrounding Young Dolph's passing, and suddenly, the accusations started flying, cheating rumors, shady connections, and things spiraled fast. The murder of Young Dolph shook the entire hip-hop world to its core, and when the trial finally kicked off, it brought some explosive revelations that had everybody talking. Things hit a whole new level of crazy when one of the suspects, Cornelius Smith, took the stand and dropped a bombshell nobody saw coming. Smith claimed that Yo Gotti's brother, known on the streets as Juke, was deeply involved in the whole setup. According to his testimony, Juke allegedly put a $100,000 hit on Dolph, which basically kicked the whole situation off. That claim took this drama way beyond rap beef. It turned the streets upside down. Fans were shocked. People couldn't believe that someone so close to Gotti could be tied to something that dark. The trial exposed layers no one had seen before. And suddenly, this wasn't just about hip-hop politics anymore. It was looking like something much bigger. And here's where it got even crazier. Smith testified that he and his accomplice were promised $40,000 each to do the job. But when it was all said and done, they only got $800. That left everyone wondering, what kind of twisted deal was really going on behind the scenes? Now, while Yo Gotti himself wasn't directly accused of anything, his name still got pulled into the chaos. Just being linked to Juke had people giving him the serious side eye. The spotlight turned heavy. And questions started flying. Was Gotti aware of what was going down? Did he know what his brother was up to? Social media ran wild with speculation. And if he did know, even without physically being involved, that could have made him an accomplice. By association, even if he never lifted a finger, all these criminal connections had fans seriously worried. Especially when it came to Angela, people were on edge, scared that being close to Gotti could pull her into something way too dangerous. The idea that he might be linked to a violent crime had folks second-guessing everything about their relationship. At this point, fans were practically begging Angela to think about her safety and her child's. They were screaming online, "Girl, run before it gets worse," the fear that she could end up as collateral damage. If things in Gotti's messy world spiraled out of control, was becoming very real. There's real concern that folks connected to young Dolph's team might still be out for payback, and Angela could get caught in the middle. But even with all that, Angela didn't walk away. She stayed right there, through one cheating scandal after another. Through all the chaos, she still held it down for him. And how did Gotti return that loyalty? By cheating again, this time with his ex. And starting a whole new family with her. Not Angela. Let's be real. After everything she's put up with, years of being chased, sweet-talked, shown off, and this is how it ends. It's not hard to see why Angela might be losing it over this whole situation. The betrayal cuts deep. But now the question is she finally done? Is Angela going to walk away for good? Or is she going to keep standing by a man who's played her out again and again? Let's talk about it. Drop your thoughts in the comments, and don't miss what we uncovered in the next juicy chapter.